It is. New Year's Eve. Welcome. I'm Nicole Majors with a B. There we are. And I have Kristen Gerspacher, owner of the Lookout Lounge.
Cheers to poor decisions.
New Year's Eve. So we wanted to come to you for our featured Friday on Thursday because tomorrow is New Year's Eve, and I wanted to make sure that you knew about some plans that were out there for New Year's Eve, and so brought Kristen along with me. So everyone, welcome Kristen.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And I didn't have a sip.
Okay. Got to do that.
Got to do it the right way. So we've been sitting here chatting about her history, things that she's done in the past, and the reason that she is here at Lookout Lounge. So about who you are, what brought you here, and today.
Well, I've been in the area almost 6 years. It'll be 6 years in June for me.
Nice.
Previous to this, I actually worked here. I was the events manager for the bar and planned all the activities, booked talent. But before that, I worked for the Gulf County Chamber of Commerce, and I did events for them too prior to Hurricane Michael.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen some of the events and some of the things that she does around the community, and specifically here, this girl's got some super talent. Like, I'm always interested to see what you got going on.
Thank you. Thank you. I love a good event.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun.
I saw your Christmas parade float.
Thank you.
And if I was going to, you had the flamingos.
Yes, we did, because a flock of flamingos is called a flamboyance.
Oh.
And that's definitely a word you could use to describe my personality.
Absolutely.
So we took that theme and ran with it.
Yeah. So we were also discussing, so Lookout Lounge was previously on the county road line. So between Gulf County and Bay County, or right at the line. And now it has moved here. Tell us what you know. I mean, obviously Hurricane Michael took out that area. So tell us about your transition over here and how that worked out. I mean, for you.
Well, the Lookout has been around, as best I can tell, since at least 1974. So it's kind of the heritage bar on the beach, if you will. The Wonder Bar was part of the community forever and ever. And the Lookout is just, I call it our community center, if you will.
Yeah.
Yes, we do serve drinks, but it is a place for everybody to come and feel welcome. When I first visit the old Lookout down the road, one of the patrons told me, the first time you come, you're a visitor. The second time you come. So we kind of adopted that motto, and that's how we like to this bar to be presented to the community and our visitors, because we love our visitors.
Absolutely. I mean, our visitors make the world go round. So
Amen.
That's how that rolls. So you did not grow up here, but your husband said that his family's been visiting here for quite some time.
His family has a place here. They've had it for 40 plus years.
Nice.
And they were able to rebuild after the storm, which is great. So that's how we got to be vacationers and visitors here ourselves. Mm-hmm. And then we decided to move almost 6 years ago. So
that's exciting.
Yeah.
So I know, because I see some of your posts, because your social media is on point, by the way.
Thank you.
That Lookout Lounge does have a lot of activities, like almost like on a weekly, like there's things that happen on every Monday, Tuesday.
Yes, every Wednesday we have our weekly dart tournament. Every Sunday we have a weekly pool tournament. Those are kind of our in-stone events, if you will. And we're a big karaoke bar. So karaoke
Anyone
is
else
happening.
Sing karaoke? I love to sing. Not always love to karaoke, but I do love to sing.
I love to watch, because I don't have that talent. And I'm a good champagne drinker, karaoke watcher.
Karaoke watcher.
Yeah.
How often do you karaoke?
We do karaoke every Friday and Saturday night. And even if we're going to do live music, we'll do our music first. We'll do 7 to 10, and then we'll start karaoke at 10.
Oh my.
So we are known as a karaoke bar.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. Okay. Well, that is good to know.
Yes.
So obviously we are at New Year's Eve. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve.
Yes.
And I have spent a couple New Year's Eves here. So talk to us about this year's New Year's Eve.
Well, I love a theme. If you look at any, I love a theme party, any reason to put on a costume or buy something to wear. So this year's theme is black tie and boots. And we have a 5-piece band out of Tallahassee called the Mae West Band.
Nice.
5 gentlemen that do 90s country and Southern rock.
Nice.
So we're excited about that. They're going to bring a lot of energy. And of course, we'll be decorated and having a good time. So
does that mean suits and ties with boots, or like what?
It's kind of up to your interpretation.
Okay.
I personally am probably going to wear sparkles and boots, But you can take it either way. You can wear your fanciest, prettiest dress or a tux, or you can just come in your boots or flip-flops.
Right.
But
right.
I think I'm doing a combination of both.
Yeah.
And we will have a food truck that night. So we're excited.
Okay, good. Do you know what the food
I do. It's the Funky Mermaid.
Okay.
They are going to do it's a special menu that night, and I don't know what it is, but I asked for some brunchy type breakfast things, and they're always really good.
Breakfast always goes with drinking.
It does. Who doesn't need some cheese fries and a breakfast burrito?
Absolutely. Like that sounds absolutely perfect. So obviously, there's multiple venues that we do have. I mean, praise the Lord. I love that Gulf County has. We have an opportunity to pretty much go and do anything at any point in time, especially on the weekends and holidays. Like we do a really good job. There's multiple places.
This community, to brag on, there is always something to do.
Always.
And I love that.
And there's always live music.
Yes, there is.
Like you can find music somewhere. And that, I mean, for someone, I enjoy music. I enjoy playing music, but just to have that here, it gives us, I don't know, for me, it was a big draw for me. Personally.
I 100% agree with you. And the way that this community embraces the artist, and they're so generous. I've watched it here with somebody comes in that the customers really love. They take care of them. Yeah. And I've seen it at other places too. We are a unique community, and especially on the other end of that too, we have some of the most incredible restaurants.
Oh, for sure.
For a small little beach community.
For sure.
I'm always blown away going into our local restaurants, what we can get.
Yeah, there's such talent everywhere. There's talent.
There really is.
So I asked you a question before, or I emailed this question to you. So I don't know if you've thought about it, but what makes this particular location, this venue, or your package store different? Or what sets you apart? What do you feel like sets you apart?
You know, it is the soul of this business. It goes beyond me. I'm just lucky enough to be an owner now, but there was the history of this bar when the McDowell family owned it before Tony Whitfield at the old location. It was a family-run business, and Mrs. McDowell was known at that bar. She would say hello when you came in. She may say, "Hey, Nicole, I got this new drink you got to try."
Right.
And we still do that. And it's important to me to know as many people by first name that come in here, whether they live here full time or not. And it's just something that we've perpetuated, but it's also at the core who I am, and who I want my business to be modeled after.
So kind of like Cheers, where everybody knows your name.
Cheers at the beach. It's funny you say that because people will come in here and say that. And that means I've done my job. They may not come back, or they may be just coming through town, but to hear somebody
they felt like family.
Absolutely come in. And then we get our repeats that come down here every year at the same time, or have a home here, and we learn their name and we get to know them. And they become locals.
Yep.
So
that's so good.
That's the goal.
So Lookout Lounge, let everyone know where you're located. Where are we? We
are 8066 Highway 98.
Yep.
So right here in the middle of the county, which is so crazy to me moving here that the county's the beach.
It is.
Like in Georgia, the county's like a cow pasture.
I grew up in the same kind of thing. Like if you're in the county, you're like, you're in the middle of nowhere for sure. So
we're doing our fun things all the time.
So what time does the New Year's Eve?
The food truck will be ready to go about 6:37. Okay. The band starts at 9.
Okay.
So.
And then we're going to have
happy hour, of course, is every day.
Champagne and
4 to 7
things at midnight.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Yep.
All kinds of fun party favors.
Yeah. Good. Well, I hope you all have enjoyed today. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, thank you for contacting me and reaching out. This has been so much fun.
I love to do this. It is a really good time. I enjoy it. So if you don't have any New Year's Eve plans, please take a moment, check out Lookout Lounge. Come say hi. I think that you will enjoy it. So till next time, talk soon.
Cheers.